can I just say one thing firstly? I love the name Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat.
Welcome back to ESBR Boxing's YouTube channel in partnership with shopbetting.co.uk. Delighted as always to be joined by Thomas Cathy. This is a final prediction video for the big rematch taking place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on the 3rd of May. Jaime Munguia 2 against Bruno Surace, the rematch. Thomas, good to be joined by you as always. Munguia straight back in there against Surace. Got stopped last time out in what was kind of the biggest shock in a boxing ring last year by many people. As always, yeah, we'll hand things over to you now. Final prediction time. What's your prediction here? Is Munguia gonna could he lose again in what would be kind of hard to come back from, or is he gonna get the win this time?
Think he's definitely going to get the win this time. In fact, I'll pick him to stop Surace. Right around the time Surace stopped him the first fight around. I just think that if Jaime Munguia is really at the level we think he is, he should definitely get the win. And I think perhaps the first time he was underestimating Surace, and this time he'll come in with a better game plan. Although, I mean, it was a bit shocking that he got knocked out, not even really stopped, right? Like knocked out and counted out by a guy with, only a handful of knockouts. So that was very surprising. I don't know if he's having chin issues or what, but he was having some success in that fight. Obviously, he dropped Surace earlier in the fight. So I think he's going to fight a more disciplined fight this time around, and I'm sure he should be much better prepared than he was then. And yeah, I'm picking him mid-round stoppage around like 5 or 6.
Yeah, and things look, it's kind of a cliche in boxing that rematches usually go the way of the first fight. However, most people aren't predicting that to happen this time. Good time to bring in our partner Sharp Betting. As things stand around a week before the fight, there's an 86% implied probability chance that Munguia is going to win this fight, even the score against Surace. Um, where give us your thoughts on that, Thomas. 84% chance that Munguia is going to win this fight. Do you think that's fair? Is it a surprise to you it's that high? But where's your head at there?
Yeah, I know that I said that I'm pretty confident that Munguia would win and would win by stoppage, but yeah, considering what happened the first fight, um, those odds do seem like a little bit wide. I figured they might be a little bit closer, even if you do favor Munguia to win. I would think it maybe be more of like a 60-40, or if anything, a 70-30. But yeah, to have an 86% chance of winning to 14, it's pretty wide.
I'm with you. I think that I'll start off by saying I agree with you. I think Munguia will win this fight. I think it's like I can't forget what I think against Canelo, he gave a good account of himself there. And apart from that, obviously hasn't kind of lost, but has some other solid, has a couple of good wins on his record as well. And I think shocks and things happen in boxing sometimes. It was a massive shock. Credit to Surace, but I would be pretty surprised if the same thing happens. I'm probably 70% sure Munguia will win this will win this fight. Not super confident because you don't know where his head's at. He's obviously kind of had to go away and think about the fact that he lost against a guy he was expected to beat. So yeah, it's it's one of these things. I'll go for Munguia to get a late stoppage here. I think get to him eventually, but I think the way the stoppage happened, it was a brutal stoppage. Let's not forget that. And it was and I think he could be a bit cautious to start off with. Um, but yeah, it's really it's interesting. I'm looking forward to this one. I don't know if you're I know in the UK this is going to be on in the middle of the night, so I can't guarantee I'll stay up, but I know it's going to be more your sort of time zone. So we'll see what happens. Final question from me to you, Thomas. Canelo Alvarez is obviously is fighting on the same card against William Skull. He's expected to fight Terence Crawford in September. Do you think who's the leading guy to take over from Canelo at 168? Diego Pacheco has looked fantastic. Edgar Berlanga is a name as well. Munguia, of course. Christian Mbili, the undefeated Mbili. Where's your kind of head at? Can Munguia be that guy?
No, I really don't think so. I think he's just under that. Like he's up there with the top contenders, obviously, and I think he would provide a lot of fun fights to watch. Um, but yeah, I think guys like Diego Pacheco might be the one
Yeah,
to take over for him, or maybe Caleb Plant. I know that he's above 30 now, but I think he's still got a lot left. And I think um aside from Pacheco, I think he's more skilled than a lot of other fighters in the division. So I would like to see any one of those guys match up against each other. I think once Canelo leaves the division, it's going to open up quite a bit, and I think it will make things quite fun to watch.
yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Look, I think it's a decent size challenge for Munguia going back in there straight away against Surace. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Still a fairly young man at 28, so we will see. Thomas, good to be joined by you as always. Enjoy the fight, and I'll speak to you again very soon.
Likewise, thank you.